Welcome to another episode of Opinion. Opinion is the most favorite program of the week. It's my most favorite program of the week. You know why? Because I can talk what I feel like. I don't have to get research data, clips and reports and all. I don't have to show you all that. I can tell you what I feel like. Right, of course, as always, it's up to you what you take, what you don't. Okay. Now, this week, I had again gone for a social function. And somebody came up to me and said that, Sujit, you made a statement which I thought was wrong. This gentleman told me. A very senior gentleman. In fact, he's into production. Very few people in production that I know, he's one of it. So he's into production and all that. A large multinational company. He's at a global level job. He came and told me, he said, listen, you know what, ye jo aapne bola na ke India will grow, and I said this. He's right. I said, India will grow regardless, whichever government it is. India will grow regardless whichever prime minister sits in that chair. India will grow because India is poised to grow. I said, no one government or no one person can take credit of anything that has happened in India. I said that. He said, hey, that was a very, very loosely made statement, he told me. So I said, Thodi. He said, what do you mean? India will grow. He said, if there's a bad prime minister doesn't work, will India grow? Look at what happened now in the last 10 years. Look at how we have transformed. He said, let's just take a simple example. That famous whatever cliche that is going around, that joke that, in Pakistan's flag, we have moon, and in moon, we have Indian flag. So, something of that sort, he said. All this is happening. Look at what happened. Where is Pakistan today and where is India? We are in the moon. So he said, do you think that it is not because of the government? It is not because of the current prime minister who is working day and night to make all this happen? Okay. Now the thing is, I am not disputing that the Prime Minister is working very hard. I am not saying that this government has not done good work. I am not saying all of that. What I am saying, and I repeat, and I stick to what I say, that India growth is not because of one government, nor is it because of one person. And that is, I will never change my opinion on that one. Nor will I change the opinion that tomorrow, if there's another government coming in, and if there's another prime minister, regardless which that government is, who the prime minister is, India will still grow because we are poised to grow. Now, I will give you a simple example. You see, when you say that Pakistan dekho kidhar hai, and see, look where we are. Okay. Pakistan got independence 14th August 1947. India got independence 15th August 1947. ठीक है ना? They got independence almost on the same day. In fact, Pakistan is a day elder to us. What made the difference? What made us go to the moon and Pakistan couldn't? And I don't say this in any condescending format because I don't like to condescend another country saying that we have gone to the moon, you have not, and all that. All that I don't like. They have not gone to the moon. Maybe they will. I hope they do. I hope they progress. So I am not into that kind. I am not there to condescend and all that. But the point I am trying to make is Pakistan has not gone. India has gone. Can you imagine what that reason is? And the reason I tell you that it is not one man is because it is not the Modi government that made us go to the moon. It is not the Modi government. Because if we have gone to the moon, it is thanks to the institute that a person called Pandit Nehru built in 1947. That institute that was built in 1947, that organization that was built in 1969 by Indira Gandhi, that organization got us to the moon today. So how can this credit go to one person or one political party? Unfortunately, Jinnah didn't make those institutes. Jinnah and his team, whatever, Bhutto and all the other prime ministers and generals and all, didn't make an ISRO. Our prime ministers did. Therefore, they couldn't go to the moon and we went to the moon. Logic? If that's the logic, how can this credit go to one person and one government? Fundamentally, it's wrong, no? Fundamentally, it's wrong. It is because of several governments' foresight, several leaders' foresight that we are in moon today. And we will go to sun maybe, God willing, grace of God, we will maybe cross our solar system one day. It's all because of somebody's vision, somebody's foresight. And what really happens is when the vision is right, when the foresight is right, the foundation is right. We are based on a fantastic foundation. Scientific, education-wise, we are based on a fantastic foundation. This foundation building up is very easy. So if at all I give credit to the Modi government and the governments before that is for building on this strong foundation. Call me anything, call me I'm biased or whatever you call me, but this is the fact. This is a fact. You can't deny it. So if you don't respect the foundation and you respect the last floor that is built in a building, I mean, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? If you're 21st floor, it is not the 21st floor that made the building. It is the foundation of the 21st floor that made the building. And that is how you could build the 21st floor. And that's precisely the point I wanted to make. We were lucky to have great visionaries. We were lucky to have people with great foresights. Now, you know why I'm saying this and why I wanted to say this in this opinion is because if you do not respect the people who sowed the seed, I said this even in that editorial. If you do not respect people who sow the seeds of growth, if you do not respect them, leaders will stop thinking about tomorrow, about day after, about 50 years. Leaders will stop thinking, especially the kind of leaders we have currently. They will do everything to please their voters today. Every step, every investment, every venture will be for today, which means tomorrow's India will have no investment. There will be no ISRO that somebody will build in 1969 so that in 2023 we can land in moon's south pole. Nobody will do that. And that is why as a society and as a country, it is important that we revere those people who started these kind of organizations. We celebrate those people who started this kind of organizations. And because of our political narrow-mindedness, we should not shun those people. It is thanks to them that we are where we are. That's the point I wanted to make. That's the point I wanted to make. Till I see you next time in my most favorite program, like I always say, Opinion. Namaskar.